could potentially be a scam, insurance fraud. Could be. I mean, you got two dipshits, who I think are dipshits, in my opinion, Mr. Brett Ruddick and Brian Scheidegger, who have tons of shit on the city, and between the two of them, could probably do some serious damage, and who wouldn't pay to make that go away? Or put a gag on that shit? So, let's say they get in there and they depose Brian Scheidegger. And it says like, oh no, we can't have that. But what if it was all a big fucking plan? Think about that. Somebody getting... What if Brett Ruddick was talked into running for judge? What if he didn't even want to run? The guy told me once he didn't even want to be a fucking lawyer. And I sincerely believed him. I really did. Don't believe it. I heard it in his voice. I seen it in his eyes. He really didn't want to be. Sounds like something one of those fucking controlling daddies tried to puppeteer his ass right into. And that's pretty fucked up. But anyway, my opinion. But anyway, what if he was talked into being a judge or running for a judge? What if he was talked into it just to get rid of him out of the law director position? See, these are lots of what ifs that I like to entertain. I sure do. And then, what if? I don't think the records were though. Nah, the records release of the alleged porn on his camera, child pornography on his camera. And again, you know, there's two ways that can be looked at. Maybe more than two, but so the two that I'm thinking of, we have a detective claiming that he nor the chief of police looked at that camera, but yet it ends up in the hands of the fucking FBI. So are they targeting this fucking guy or what? What if? What if? I mean, I'm going to tell you right now, if I'm a cop, or even a chief of police, it wasn't Cravens, it wasn't fucking Fitton, it was fucking Cravens. Or was it Cravens? Yeah, it was one of them. But somehow this camera ended up in the hands of the FBI, stating that it had potential child porn on it. And according to the FBI, they said from a technical standpoint that it could be. But that could be, you know, his kids taking a fucking bath. I had pictures of my wife had pictures of my kids when they were taking baths. That certainly is not, but in the wrong hands it could be. I think that's what the FBI might have said. If somebody got a hold of that shit. The thief of the camera. So, could it have been a grand setup from that perspective? Could be. Hey, let's turn these records loose of this camera. Mr. Brady, a nice little lawsuit. We'll take care of you, Brett. Don't worry. We'll take care of you. We'll make sure we cave when we need to. Could that be happening? Could insurance fraud be taking place right now in Wilmington, Ohio? Well, by God, I say it could be. I mean, look at the investigations and the people that have been released for corrupt behavior in Wilmington in the past in the past fucking 5 years. I mean, come on. We've had, what, 5 chiefs? Yeah. 3, no, maybe 4. But in any regard, what if they do bring Mr. Scheidegger in to depose? To scare the shit out of the city? Well, he's got all this information. But let me tell you how I feel about that. So, with taxpayer fucking money, 2 little wormy fucks and a bunch of other dirty wormy fucks are going to get together and pay a couple of dirty fucks to ensure the dirty business that they know about the city isn't made public. All on taxpayer dollars. And are they utilizing our very skilled lawyers that we have, Sarah McMahon and Mr. Caspar? I'm not going to call you skilled, Mr. Dickman. You're under investigation, sir. And in case you didn't, people who are doing the right thing don't get investigated. And you know what blows me away? Those motherfuckers that you hang out with down over that office, you play stupid. I didn't know. The fuck you didn't. Get the fuck out of here. Anyway, okay, America. Wilmington, Clinton County. Let me ask you this. And this is a real question for the 40 plus people who have Judge Ruddock's transcripts. Question, Mr. Ruddock, if I give you 150 vote for Brett Ruddock flyers and you go door to door with them and pass them out, is that campaigning for your son? No. The fucking guy said no. This is a judge, guys. A fucking judge. Well, you got to put it in perspective, and our rules have not caught up with the age of social media. Social media is no different than a fucking newspaper. It just takes you longer to spread, or it's just quicker to spread the news. You dipshit. Get the fuck out of here. So there's that. So I think this is a huge fucking scam, or it could be. Because I mean, honestly, yeah, paying outside legal sources tens of thousands of twenties of thousands of dollars when we have lawyers that they can go get advice from. Devil Dog, what's up? But anyway, there's kind of my take this morning. So there's absolutely no way, because I spoke to the mayor. He said there's no way that I don't want to settle with Brett Ruddock, but the insurance companies. Well, wait till I contact the insurance company, because I'm gonna. I already have, but I've got some more information I'm going to contact them with. The dangers and the corrupt shit and the money that dirty lawyers can make is astronomical. Especially if you got the bench covered, the council covered, the city covered, the county covered. Everybody just has this big bowl of soup full of fucking, hey, go grab some hundreds, let's go shopping. Can it happen? Well, yeah. And I'll tell you this, Mr. Ruddock, I know you fucking scandalous motherfuckers watch my shit. And I'm glad you do. It's not over. It's not over. Perhaps you and your legal team would like to sit in on some conversations, or maybe I'll play those out loud between myself and the OCC. I mean, it's out. It's not secretive. Now people from all areas of this fucking state are getting involved. So I was contacted by a representative of this state that gathered all of my information. Some people know about this. And she's pretty badass. She's a Democrat, don't care. So is Ruddock. So are the Ruddock family. So is half our Democratic or Republican Party here. They're rhinos. They don't give a shit what you call them. As long as they're making money, that you can call them fucking whatever party's paying them. That's what you can call them. My opinion. And some lady got butthurt because I made it on online observation. I said, have you ever noticed? And it's just an observation. So Judge Ruddock came from Peel Law offices. Under investigation, got some charges, don't know what's going to happen. His son, under investigation. That one's probably going to lose his law license if I had to guess. Because that's just not over yet either. Let me assure you. New information. Dickman. I think Melander came from that office. Which I don't think he was that fucking bad. I mean, I think he caved for a huge raise, but I think he got mad because McCoy was letting from his opinion, me and Daryl walk all over him. Oh, but Daryl won. I mean, your lawsuit for battered women against him didn't work. It must have made you feel like a real fucking stud. But anyway, Wilkins, I think, came from that office. Scheidecker from that office. I mean, it doesn't take a brain scientist. I mean, and there's some property crimes in there. Illegal foreclosures. Yeah. But when you got the bench covered, Ruddick, I wonder what kind of shit you can get away with. How can that not be a fucking conflict somehow? I don't know. But I bet you, what the hell's this thing? But I bet you, there's some organized crime entities out there for the state and the government. And I bet they're going to be ass deep in some of these fellas and ladies. Crime doesn't pay, folks. Well, it might briefly. So, to the two lawyers that are at the city right now that I believe to be, that I've not had, that I don't have any reason to distrust at this point, Mr. Caspar and Miss McMahon. I'm praying for you guys, and I pray you don't fall into this corrupt shit. And I pray you value your fucking law license more than a lot of these dipshits do. And I think you do. Because this shit's not going to last. It's not going to last. There's thousands of people now who are onto this shit with voices, and the people are going to rise, and they're going to look back and say, wait a minute, all these people, all these years claim to be good Christian people. Good people. They claim to do so much for the community. Their family came here in 1850 and built a fucking house. Look at you now.